If you're seeing the motion error message, element type is invalid, don't worry, this is usually a simple import or component issue. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to fix it step by step in Framer. This is a really common problem when working with Framer motion, and the good news is that it's usually not a complicated bug. It often comes down to using the wrong import, referencing an undefined component, or wrapping the wrong element inside motion. So if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more quick fixes and web design tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your project in Framer and go to the file where the error is happening. The very first thing you want to check is your import statement. Make sure you are importing motion correctly from Framer motion. The correct line should be import motion from Framer motion. No, actually the correct syntax is import curly braces motion from Framer-motion. If that import is missing, misspelled, or coming from the wrong package, Framer will throw an invalid element type error because it doesn't know what motion is supposed to be. Next, look at the element you're trying to animate. Motion only works properly with valid HTML elements or properly defined components. So for example, motion.div and motion.span are safe and commonly used. If you're using motion on something that doesn't exist or isn't supported in the way you wrote it, that can cause the error too. A simple test is to replace your custom wrapper with a basic motion.div and see if the issue disappears. If it works, then the problem is likely inside the component you were using before. Another important check is whether you're trying to animate a component that is not properly defined or exported. For example, if you write motion open parenthesis, my component close parenthesis, but my component is not exported correctly or the import path is wrong, React can't resolve that component and the error appears. Make sure your component is actually exported properly, such as export function myComponent or export default myComponent if that is how your file is set up. Then make sure you import it the same way in the file where you are using motion. Also, be careful not to pass undefined values into motion. If a component name is spelled wrong or if the file path is broken, React may treat it as undefined. That means when motion tries to render it, it fails and gives you the element type is invalid message. A good troubleshooting trick is to comment out the animated component and add it back piece by piece. That way you can quickly see whether the issue is coming from the import, the export, or the motion wrapper itself. If you're still stuck, double check that your Framer motion package is installed correctly and that your version is compatible with your project. Sometimes after updating dependencies, a restart of the dev server or Framer preview can also clear out a confusing error. So save your work, reload the project, and test again after making the import and export fixes. To recap, the main things to fix are: make sure motion is imported correctly from Framer motion, use valid elements like motion.div or motion.span, avoid using undefined components inside motion, and verify that any custom component is properly exported and imported. In most cases, one of those steps will solve the problem immediately. If this video helped, please hit the like button and subscribe for more fast troubleshooting guides just like this one. And if you want, I can also help you with more Framer and motion errors in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.